Greetings, Commanders! It's February 2025, and we're back for another Arcfall. Today, we're diving into Update 75, Year of Hell Part 2, the thrilling continuation of our Voyager-themed arc. Before we get started, don't forget to leave a comment below telling us what server you're hailing from. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future updates. Let's jump right in. What's coming in Update 75? This arc release builds on everything we introduced in Part 1, plus a whole lot more, including new missions, a brand new ship, the USS Relativity, new Krenim formation Armadas, new officers, new temporal artifacts, more Relativity research and DTI faction rewards, and more. If you're looking for a more detailed breakdown, check out the links in the description below or head to the News tab on StarTrekFleetCommand.com. In Part 1, we watched as 7 of 9 struggled to adapt to a peaceful life on Earth and ended up crossing paths with the Krenim Imperium once again. Now, with Voyager's crew trapped in a never-ending cycle of destruction, 7 must return to the Delta Quadrant to save them. These new missions introduce you to the highest stakes yet, challenging you to outsmart Annorax and dismantle the Krenim Empire's plans, one battle at a time. Pick up where you left off with an 8-mission storyline featuring 7 of 9 on a high-stakes rescue. Will she be able to reclaim Voyager's lost crew and prevent the Krenim from seizing control of time itself? On a lighter note, Dr. Chaotica returns in all his campy glory, complete with over-the-top sci-fi theatrics. Team up with Captain Proton in these 3 side missions to save Queen Arachnia from Chaotica's clutches and bring a bit of classic Voyager nostalgia into the mix. The USS Relativity. One of the most exciting highlights of this arc is the USS Relativity, a Grade 4 epic explorer with 15 tiers. Originally crafted to guard the timeline from catastrophic paradoxes, this advanced timeship is perfectly positioned to tilt scales in your favor against the Krenim Imperium. Drawing on technology centuries beyond most Federation vessels, the Relativity introduces fresh mechanics and strategies to Star Trek Fleet Command. A key feature of the Relativity is its ability to toggle between anti-charged and anti-static states, each designed to exploit a different Krenim weakness. By swapping stances on the fly, you can neutralize some of the Krenim's most dangerous abilities and ensure your fleet stands on equal, or even superior, footing against enemies that rely on time-warping tactics. Beyond its combat prowess, the Relativity grants enhanced encrypted intelligence rewards that ramp up your Federation, Klingon, and Romulan reputation gains. For commanders eager to climb the faction ranks and unlock better rewards, this timeship provides a significant boost to your progression goals. New Krenim formation Armadas demand specialized firepower, and the Relativity's unique abilities, coupled with specialized research nodes, make it a cornerstone of any Armada strategy. Whether you're combating formidable temporal dreadnoughts or taking on high-level invading entities, you'll appreciate having the Relativity in your corner. To construct your Relativity, you'll need Shipyard Level 42 or higher and 200 blueprints, which can be obtained from the Department of Temporal Investigation's faction store. Once completed, you'll find yourself with a formidable vessel that opens the door to Relativity research, unlocking a host of powerful benefits, such as ship part upgrades specific to the USS Relativity, static and charged research desks for vital research nodes, a full unlock of Seska at Tier 5 and artifact claims at key Relativity tiers, and daily Relativity claim providing a steady supply of static and charged credits. From enhanced PvE performance to greater resource efficiency, the USS Relativity delivers tangible benefits for both mid and late game commanders. Combine its stance-switching design, or as I like to call it, stancing, with the new research nodes, you'll be well equipped to face any threat, temporal or otherwise, that the Krenim can muster. We released a separate article and video about the Relativity a few days ago, so be sure to check out all of the additional resources for this month in the description down below. Krenim formation Armadas. Just when you thought you had the Krenim figured out, they bring out the big guns. Formation Armadas introduce massive temporal dreadnoughts in 3 variations: charged, static, and neutral. The charged temporal dreadnought gains extra defenses unless you activate the USS Relativity's anti-charged shift. Static temporal dreadnought ramps up isolated damage unless you activate the anti-static shift. And neutral temporal dreadnought, there's no special phase alignment, so you can tackle it without any stances. Collect Krenim formation directives to launch these armadas, defeat these behemoths, and earn valuable loot, like encrypted intelligence and Krenim temporal wreckage, both of course redeemable in the DTI faction store for additional rewards. New officers. Building on the Year of Hell arc, we're introducing 3 familiar antagonists from Voyager era, each bringing a unique set of hostile focus abilities. Whether driven by personal vendettas or twisted convictions, these characters left an indelible mark on Voyager, and now they're poised to shake things up in Star Trek Fleet Command. Introduced in the Year of Hell two-parter, Annorax is an obsessive Krenim scientist who manipulates entire timelines in pursuit of a single perfect outcome. Driven by grief and an unyielding desire to restore Krenim dominance, he embodies the darkest consequences of temporal warfare. His captain's maneuver is past, present, and future, which boosts rewards from hostile chests. His officer ability is Time is Patient, which increases Apex Barrier when hit by a hostile. This does not trigger if Tal is on the bridge. A cunning Cardassian operative posing as a Bajoran Maquis aboard Voyager, Seska became notorious for her betrayals and manipulative schemes. Her ability to twist situations to her benefit made her a constant thorn in Captain Janeway's side. Her officer ability is Lone Operative, which restores shield health each round against hostiles. Her below-deck ability is Treacherous Ideals, which increases critical hit damage every time you land a hit. Last but not least, that leaves us with Lon Suder. A Betazoid member of the Maquis-turned-Voyager crew, Lon Suder is defined by his struggle with violent impulses. Despite his attempts to reform, his episodes of aggression made him one of Voyager's most troubled figures. His officer ability is Silence Your Demons, which repairs a portion of hull damage taken in the previous round against hostiles. His below-deck ability is Violent Tendencies, which provides a critical damage boost for 5 rounds. Keep an eye on the event schedule and on our official channels for ways to recruit this month's officers. Whether you're aiming to capitalize on Annorax's timeline manipulations, Seska's cunning, or Suder's turbulent power, each brings a slice of Voyager's past that can change your gameplay future. New artifacts. This update also brings fresh artifacts to strengthen your arsenal, such as Strand of Krenim Hair for boosted isolytic damage, DTI Temporal Device for enhanced isolytic defense, DTI Plaque to increase damage against invading entities and Armadas, Lurpa for improved temporal wreckage loot, and Friendship 1 Probe and Amelia Earhart's plane for material cost efficiency in upgrading higher tier ships. Battle Pass and Cosmetics. For Year of Hell Part 2, the Voyager celebration continues with a brand new Battle Pass packed with rewards. You'll find avatars and frames, all themed around this 30th anniversary arc. And yes, you guessed it, the Battle Pass for this arc is another player choice style pass, allowing commanders to be in control of their own progression. That wraps up Update 75, Year of Hell Part 2. 7 of 9's next chapter is unfolding, the Krenim Imperium is doubling down, and you've got a brand new time ship to help turn the tide. Are you ready to save Voyager's crew and rewrite history? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more Star Trek Fleet Command updates. Until next time, Commanders, live long and prosper.